You're alive. Hey, YouTube, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another live commentary. Happy Flag Day. It's June 14th, 2022, and I'm finally back on my feet. I don't have COVID anymore, so let's get started with Idiocracy, the 2006 political satire comedy that came out. It has a cult following. I know Josh has never seen this movie, so I would say watch it at least once. It's funny. I know. I don't judge a movie by a trailer, especially movies back in the day. I mean, with Avatar 2, you know exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get 3 hours of CGI, and that's not for me. You got to give me some characters I care about. I care about the actors in this movie, and I'm going to watch it right now. So let's do this. This movie came out in 2006. I didn't see it back then because I never heard of it, and I rented it. I think, yeah, I think I rented it or watched it on cable a long time ago, and I laughed. So I was like, yeah, I'll watch it again. I'm going to watch this again, for a podcast because it's short. It's only, hey, Little Sims, it's only about an hour and 27 minutes. See, it's short. Not every movie is a Mike Judge movie. That's why his movies are not 2 hours. He did Office Space, which is funny too. Thor: Love and Thunder, I've already got my ticket for that. I'm going to see it. The Schmartist. Yeah, I wanted to do this movie because it has an American flag in it. Some people were probably wondering, why haven't you put Lord of the Rings? You saw Carmen Electra? Why didn't you put Captain America the First Avenger? Because I don't want to see it yet. I want to wait. Like July. Future Town. No, it doesn't. That looks like a Disney line. Case study. Trevor and Carol versus Clevin. I thought you were on the pill. Yeah, white trash. Again, guys, there's some stereotypes here, but again, it's a movie from. Is that Jillian Bell? I think it is, because this was 2006. So how old was she? I think that's her. Football player. Yes, I know. Again, if you say that to a woman now, they'll run away from you. They'll probably tase you and it's a comedy, guys. If you're taking this seriously, then you're watching the wrong movie. Comedies are supposed to make you laugh and be weird and absurd, but not mean-spirited. Like, um, nobody dies from that. Nobody dies from masturbation. That's ridiculous. That's like somebody dying from looking at porn. 55 years later. Well, I was around in 2005. Yeah, no one else wanted to see this movie because they never heard of it. It's okay. I got this. Luke Wilson, yeah, from Stargirl. You guys have seen him recently in that. His brother Owen Wilson was in Loki. So you got Maya Rudolph. That's the only female I need, Josh. I don't need a movie that has 150 females in it. Star Wars actor Boba Fett ditches Disney reboot. Of course he does, because they didn't give him they gave him his own show and it wasn't really his show. Whatchamacallit. That guy. What if Nickelodeon made a Britney and Chipette spinoff? They're not going to do that. Also, Yeah, because Tamora Morrison's old, guys. He's in his 60s. He don't want to be on Disney Plus for 5 years. It's a mandatory. It's not mandatory. He doesn't need it. He was already in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, and he also had a cameo in Obi-Wan. He's fine. Just let him do Aquaman 2 and he'll be fine. Owen Wilson is the brunette. That's the difference between him and his brother. His nose is fine, and he's a brunette. His brother's blonde. Mike Judge is a good director. He's also did Beavis and Butthead and other things too. Mike Judge and Ethan Coen wrote this movie. It's funny. Like if people don't like stereotypes and political satire, they're going to be all like, "Oh my God, there's the American flag. May it stand for all time." I think that guy was in an iCarly episode. Enough with the spin-offs, Little Sims. You're not getting one. I'm going to see your Chucky thing in the summer because I don't want to wait till October. Got other movies to see. Yeah, that guy was in iCarly. The episode where Spencer pretends he's dead. Yeah. This is like Canadian Bacon. It's a political satire, guys. If you're not a political person or you don't like America, then you shouldn't watch it. How come Nickelodeon will not make it? Because iCarly is not. I mean, because Alvin and the Chipmunks is not over yet. It got renewed for like a fifth season or sixth season. There's Maya Rudolph. Yeah, mixed black woman. She does a lot of voice acting now. Upgrade, like the movie from 2018. Upgrade. Oh, that's like Biggie. Pimps love. They're not in love. They have to whore out women like they're freaking like they're selling like they're selling drugs or something. See, Josh, that's a toxic relationship. Not they cast Dakota Johnson in a freaking superhero movie. That's not going to be a problem because again, she's learned from her mistakes. Yeah, classified. Yeah, don't say as you know because if we already know, why are you telling us? What year does this movie take place? I think it's 2019 or 20. No, no, it's 2505. So yeah, none of us are going to be alive by then. That's 500 years from now. She's yummy. Look at that hair. Yummy, 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 yummy. Look at that nose. She's delicious. She was funny in Bridesmaids, yeah, but again, Bridesmaids was too freaking long, Paul Feig. A comedy does not need to be 2 hours. I've said it, I can only laugh for so much. I can't laugh for 2 hours. Unless it's a Marvel movie, I don't laugh that much. I need some time to breathe. You're going to have a nice color. She's done voice acting. Shrek 3, The Mitchells versus the Machines. What else did she do? She was in Luca, so she's done some good voice acting. I don't always have to see a woman's face. I can hear their voice. Ladies first, yeah. So this is basically Avatar, except better. Because there's CG in this movie, but it's not. This movie doesn't have a $200 million budget or $300 million budget. How much does this movie cost? Plus, this is a perfect movie to see today. It's an American movie. There's not a bunch of Brits in here like some comedies from now where they think that Bintos are funny. Most of them are not. Josh thought I hated every Binto. I never said I hated Emily Mortimer. She's adorable. And if she wasn't with Alessandro Nivola, boom, I would just, like, I would give her 5 babies, like in 5 years. Terry Crews is in this movie. Yeah, he's funny. Ooh, that did not age well. Yeah, you can't say that now. Yeah, they go into hibernation and go into the future. Again, that's like Avatar when Jake Sully goes into a hibernation and becomes a Na'vi. It's the same thing. Massive commercialism and mindless TV programming. Yeah, like 2020 and to 2022, where people are just dumber and they're like, I want to commit crimes, then you're going to pay for your crimes. No one gets away with crime. Attempted prostitution rate. Upgrade receives double dose of incarceration. Yeah, this movie cost $2 to $4 million. 2 to 4, not 400. 2 Fuddruckers. I remember Fuddruckers. It only made 495,000 because again, it got a limited release September 1st, 2006. So I was in college at that time. See, it says Idiocracy serves as a social satire that touches on issues including dysgenics, kakiistocracy, commercialism, and anti-intellectualism. The film was not screened for critics. Of course not. They complained about everything. It was accused of abandoning it to a 20th Century Fox. Despite its lack of major theatrical release, it got positive reviews from critics and got a cult. And it's a cult film. Yeah, because it's funny. Centuries, yeah, like in the movie WALL-E. Remember WALL-E? Sorry, Little Sims, it's fine. The 2015 Chipettes look so cute. Yeah, they do. But they're fine being with the chipmunks. Excuse me. The film, it earned $9 million in DVD rentals, or over 20 times its gross. So it made its budget back. And it had a box office revenue of under 450,000. That's crazy that the rentals were more than what it got in the theaters. That's why some movies shouldn't be in the theaters. They should just be direct to video or direct to streaming. Yeah, this does look like WALL-E, and WALL-E came out 2 years later. There's Dax Shepard. Ow, my balls, yeah. It's like a jackass, but hitting the nutsack. In the UK, uncut versions of the film were shown on satellite thing with the free view, yeah. Legacy. Ouch. Ugh. Oh! That's how the future is now. People are just lazier now. They'll just see a bunch of stuff on streaming and never pick up a DVD or Blu-ray again. Idiocracy, yeah, they said Cruz said it was in talks with the director, judge, and Fox over a possible Idiocracy spinoff. But here's the thing: Fox is owned by Disney now. There is no Fox anymore. Now it's just a channel now. Now it's 20th Century Studios. Wow, he threw him right out the window. Yeah. This is when Kristen Bell was just doing voice acting too, but she didn't do Frozen until a few years later. Yeah. Butt fuckers. Yeah. That's hilarious. I need to get some water, so pause it for a second. Hold on. I need to get some water, some tissue. Okay, back on. Some tissue. I'm glad the chat is kind of empty today because it's almost summer, guys. A week from now, it's summer. I'm on your Doctor Strange live commentary. Why did you say no to the crossover with Ninja Turtles and Andrew Garfield? Because it's Nickelodeon and Sony. They're not going to try to coexist. A lot of these companies don't. Faggy. That's something you can't say today. St. God's Memorial Hospital. That's not a hospital. That looks like a fast food place or like a bad airport. That's how society is now. I'm glad I won't be around in 2505. Society didn't learn how to use their brains. I'm gonna Chipmunks and Looney Tunes crossover. Enough of that. Why you keep talking about that? I keep saying just stop, or you'll be blocked, and I'm not going to talk to you again. I mean it. Just stop already. Why do people want to go in the chat and talk about anything but the movie? I'm sorry that this movie you never heard of it. So it's green. Isn't that Mountain Dew? Broad Dew. It's got electrolyte. You have to drink water. Man, people in the future are dumb. Water. Trust me, I got COVID and I made it through. Josh set up a premiere. I know it's for Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, which I know he hated because again, characters die in that movie and it's underrated. It's an overblown. The original Justice League Dark is better. Magazines aren't even going to exist in 2020 in 2505. Sucks, I know. March 2505. Hey, look who's there, Justin Long. Because I know Josh is upset about that, but that movie came out years ago, Josh. Apocalypse War, I'm going to see it, just not right now, because I'm seeing enough superhero stuff in July. Because you have Miss Marvel, and you have Thor, and then August you have She-Hulk. Are you going to do a live content of Justice League? Which one? There's like 15 versions of it. I don't have the Snyder cut, and I would have to watch it on HBO Max, and it's really long. And I'm not doing it in one shot. I would do it in two parts. The movie's too freaking long. I'd rather do the theatrical cut and then do the Snyder cut when I can get it. He doesn't have a tattoo because it's the future. The 2017 one and the Snyder Cut. Yeah, eventually. I already got a lot of podcasts set up for July or August. Josh saw this movie and said, "Oh, look, it's a low budget. Let me just avoid it." I'm like, "It's not as bad as that Adam Sandler movie. That's My Boy. This has a plot. It's not disgusting things thrown in your face for 2 hours." Ass. Yep. A man's ass. Yeah. Oh my god. Why would I want to see a man's ass? Yeah. That's what movies are now. Most of the time. And this movie did predict the future, that how machines are taking over people's lives now. Yeah. You saw the police there. Yeah, this doesn't have a big budget. Big budget doesn't mean a movie's good. Because the Justice League, I don't want to do it right now because I'm like, I'm not doing a 3 hour movie. With the Snyder Cut, I'll have to do it in two parts. 2 hours one day and 2 hours the other, because I cannot do it in a full scroll. Or the Batman, because it's too long. Did you see the link to the movie? Yes, but I'm not seeing it now, Little Sims. I'm seeing it in July. And also, Josh was expecting like a ton of good looking chicks here. All you got is Maya Rudolph. That's it. That's all you need. I only need one good woman and not 50. Just saying, guys. I'd rather have a woman that's good than five actresses that annoy me. Having a woman in a movie doesn't automatically make it good, because if that was the case, the 355 would be in my top 10 of the year. I'm not guilty. Just look at him. That's racist. Are Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network rivals? Yes. You saw this guy's got a GoPro on his head. Well, that didn't exist back then, but in 2006. But what's your opinion on the Cat in the Hat, the 2003 movie? It's horrible. I don't know why I was talking like this. It shows how stupid people are in society. Yes, even a feminine voice. No, freaking Andy Dick has an effeminate voice. The cartoon and the book. What? Yeah, no, the book is good. It's a classic, but that movie from 2003 was horrible. I haven't seen the cartoon yet. $2,000. A Mexican, yeah, because we haven't seen enough of those in movies now. Yeah, right. I waited 2 years. Year, it's 500 years. It's like in Wally. Like everybody in that, all the people in that movie are fat because people get stupid when they don't have guidance. It's one of the reasons I went to college and I got knowledge. I stood here for 2 years, but I didn't get stupider, guys. Which fictional character do you prefer, Buzz Lightyear or Michelle Jones? Buzz, because he's a Disney character. Luke Wilson, this is the future. They're not going to listen to you. Trust me. Have you seen Phil of the Future or how people got retarded after? I'm sorry I said that word, Josh. Please don't hold that against me. People got freaking mental since 2020 when the pandemic happened. They're just like, oh my God, the world is coming to an end and nothing happened. Yeah, some people got COVID and died. I was one of them, but I didn't die. See, people are stupid in this movie. So people still talk about this film. It got a cult following for a reason. Because 2020 is like people like, oh my God, I got to get toilet paper and hand sanitizer for the rest of my life. I'm like, yeah. Mm. How come the Chucky movies didn't freeform in FX? They don't have them because it's not those movies are not meant for kids. None of them are. They're all R-rated movies. Man, that guy's big and fat. I'm gonna sit on you. They aired Deadpool on Freeform, yeah, but they cut it to shit because the movie is R rated and they would cut it. And plus, it's a Disney property. Well, Fox is a Disney property now, and Deadpool was a Fox movie. even though it's not on Disney Plus. It will be one day, but with a warning that yeah, kids can't watch it because now to make your account adult only, you have to put your password in you have to sign in with your password for Disney Plus to in order to see. See, people are just stupid. They're shooting at him and they missed. Even the guns in this movie are stupid. I had to do a 4-pin number password for mature content. Yes, I know, Josh, because again, it's not for kids. None of the Netflix shows from Marvel are for kids. They're really violent and really sexual and really freaking. They curse a lot, just like the shows on HBO Max. Does Paramount own Nickelodeon? Yeah, most of them do. Are they distributed by them? Yeah. Because Josh, in this picture, you look mad for some reason. Look, you look really pissed off. Maybe you were just a little bit frustrated because Shazam, I think, was in the movie and got underused or whatever. But I don't do this unless Turning Panda. I turn like that. You know why? Because I didn't like it. I thought the movie kind of sucked. It had good animation and good voice acting, but that's it. The plot did nothing for me. What's worse, Looper or Inspector Gadget? What do you think? Looper was just a disappointment because once you get to Emily Blunt and her dumb adopted kid that has X-Men powers, the movie lost me. Hmm. That's not the movie I signed up for. I thought it was a time traveling movie, not an X-Men movie. 10. That's what I know you like money, Doc Shepard, because your wife makes more money than you. Yeah, that's how he talks to the whole movie. He talks like a yeah. Doc Shepard, his movies have never made $1 billion, but yet Kristen Bell's done two of them, the first two Frozen films. Yeah, there's trash everywhere. Trust me, I know. I saw the thumbnail, Little Sims. Yeah, this guy's a dumbass. If a Mexican gave me money, not to have sex with him, but trust me, if I wish I could have slept and gone to the future, like 2121 or something like that, because 2022 was a disaster. Not as bad as 2020, Oh, excuse me, but it still was, could have been better. I like water. Sounds like a King of the Hill character. I like Office Space better, but that's only because Jennifer Aniston is in it, and it was more relatable, and it was not set in the future. 2005 was already the distant past. That was 20. That was 17 years ago. That was when Episode 3 came out. Are there any Spider-Man movies you hate? I didn't like this Amazing Spider-Man films. Either one of them. Didn't like them. They were boring. It was the same thing. There's a reason why they didn't get a third one, and Garfield's not coming back. He's not. He had his moment in No Way Home, and that's it. Not sure. Rattlesnakes are adorable. This film is not going to be for everybody. Obviously, people that saw this in the theater probably didn't get the humor. So they shot the. They destroyed that car. Because Dak Shepard did Chips, and that was horrible. That's not a comedy. Him, him showing, him showing his naked body, and yeah, I didn't want to see that. At least here, you don't have to see it. The face of the MCU Phase 4 is changing, yeah, but Yelena's not going to take Black Widow's place. She's not. You know why she's not going to take her place? Because, again, where's your $1 billion hit? You don't have one because you suck. I know. Top Gun Maverick is art. Well, I haven't seen the movie yet. I heard a lot of people say it's great, but I haven't even seen the first movie yet. There's the waste at Costco. That's still around. Even in 2022, it's still around, even though there's 2505. No, Yelena won't take her place, nor will Kate. Miles C can be anywhere. Kate is not taking anybody's place. She's just the next one, the next Hawkeye. That's it. That's it, Josh. I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to go into a tirade here. The chat is free from bullshit. It's free from anger and tension. It's free from that because there's other channels that do that have to deal with it, and I'm not going to deal with that. So just to let you know. Ah, my face is like this. Yeah, because in July I'm gonna watch Christmas movies because latte, hot latte, full body latte, $50,000. That's almost like getting a Disney ticket. Home of the Gentleman's Rebate. There's women in the movie, but they're not main characters except for Myra. Adult Chicken. I'm okay with it. Just some mature content I haven't seen. I'll have to skip. Yeah, again, Mm. Yeah, again, Alvin and the Chipmunks is owned by PGS Entertainment. Yeah, but it's not Disney. Because people were dumb not to clap at the end of Multiverse of Madness. I'm like, it's a good movie, guys. You act like it's Morbius. It's not Morbius. It's not even the last Fantastic Beast movie. It was better than that because it was shorter and it was funny. And also the ending was visually stunning and it was crazy. Costco has a shuttle. I've never seen that before. I've been to a Costco before in Staten Island. And of course I went to the BJ's. No, it's not what you think. It's a superstore. But you need a membership in order to pay for things. Ouch! This movie's so cruel to Luke Wilson because, like I said, I'm not a fan of everything either. I've seen some already comedies where I didn't even smile, like Horrible Bosses. Oh, I'm gonna piss in your face. That's hilarious. No, it's not. It's gross. Some people just don't like reacting to certain movies in the theater if they can't take it. I'm like, what were they expecting for a Doctor Strange movie called Multiverse of Madness? They said they were going to do horror elements, and by God, Sam Raimi delivered. They're like, oh my God, I'm so distraught. Oh, there's Sarah Rue. Josh, you like her? She's a chubby redhead. Num 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 num. She's so hot, man. Such a big plus size. Mm. Hey, little Sim, can we tone it down a little bit with the crossover? Yeah, just enough already, dude. Grow up. I know you're 14, but grow up, man. If I'm going to see your thing, I'm going to leave comments. Sarah Rue, yeah, that's her. Mm. Fun bags indeed. Durr. Because, like I said before, people don't want to react because they're scared. Because they're like, I was seeing stuff on Disney Plus for 2 years. Yeah, again, you're not at home anymore. You can clap. It's not illegal. I know the Alamo Draft House. There's the American flag. There's Terry Crews. He's always funny. Yeah, a black a black president. Yes, that happened, Josh, in 2008 with Barack Obama. Do you want to see Doctor Strange 3? Yeah, him and this new girl that I never seen, Clea, going through more portals and having more adventures. Bring it on. It's better than having another Pirates movie or another Jungle Cruise movie. Because as long as Emily Blunt stays out of this, I'll be fine, guys. She is a freaking. She's a freak. House of Representing. Yeah, Sarah Rue. What a gorgeous woman. Look her up, Josh. She's plus size, got red hair. She's banging. It's like if Karen Gillan was 100 pounds heavier. Mm. Yes, I like plus size women. There's the American flag, yeah. Mm. There's the American flag. May it stand for all time, old glory. Spider-Man movies are going to Disney Plus when? In December? On American Express. See, it's a satire, guys. Oh, trust me. And people are complaining about Biden. I'm like, first of all, he's almost 80 years old, guys. What do you expect? You voted for a senior citizen to run the country. You need somebody 30 or 40 years younger. Hell, I could have done it if I do it. Because unlike some people that go on and on, are like, no, just end this freaking war in Iraq. Get the economy back online. Tell people to stay home when they're sick. This month, what about this month? The Spider-Man movies, I haven't seen them. Yeah, again, this is like Wall-E. Disney made this movie animated with robots, and it won an Oscar. Yeah, he won an Oscar. It won an Oscar for best animated because of the message, the allegory about how society's going to get fat, lazy, and they don't want to clean anything and keep the crops. The Batman is getting a sequel. I know, and you spelled sequel wrong. You put squeal. Why is he talking like a preacher? That doesn't make any freaking sense. Oh, please! I wish I had a cure this for car, a cure for car sickness. I can react, but there are rules in the theater. Yeah, if you're being loud on your phone, then it's a problem. There's the American flag. Glad to see it there. Still, you can react. I just hope they react to Spider Verse. That's next year, Josh. I'm not worried about next year. I'm worried about this year. Do you have a favorite Hans Zimmer score? Well, I don't know yet. Sarah Rue is sexy. I told you because I just love plus size women. I get off on them. I know because they're still women. What is that? The Chucky and the thing crossover has some gorgeous girls in it. Yeah, it's fine. That's the end of that scene. There's the not capital, the monument. Mm, sticking her finger in her mouth. I forgot she was in this movie, but she's in it. I got to charge my phone, so let me do this. Mm. Yeah, two women is enough for me. I don't need 50 in a movie because, like I said, in the magic carpet, there's so many gorgeous women. I lose track of it. I'm just like my eyes are just rolling out of my head. They're like. TMNT of Marvel. What do you think? Is Alec Baldwin gross in the cat in the hat? Yeah, kind of. But it's the cat that's the most disgusting with his ass crack and boner jokes and all that. It's too much. Here, it's an R-rated movie. It can get away with it, but a PG movie for kids shouldn't have boner jokes, guys. It's not funny. Did he just say Biden? Biden wasn't even around yet. I mean, he was in the White House when he was vice president in 2008, when Obama was president. Well, he was smart to marry Kristen Bell. This movie's still funny, yeah. Mike Judge is his writing is not for everybody, but compared to someone like Guy Ritchie, at least he can tell a joke and let it go. He doesn't drag out a joke for 5 minutes. You know what the joke is in The Gentleman? Let me reenact the scene from The Gentleman. Oh, he's a handsome cunt. He likes cunt. Cunt, 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 cunt. That's the scene. I'm dying of laughter, aren't I, Guy Ritchie? That's not a joke. It's not a joke to say that word 15 times in the same scene. It's not funny. You think you're James Gunn and you're not. And even he has a problem with writing. The reason I don't like Dune 2021 is because it wastes Zendaya. She's not the main character of the story, Little Sims. The main character is Timothée Chalamet and his group of rebels. And the movie was way too long. Well, it's a sci-fi epic. What do you expect? I do like Mike Judge. Yeah, his movies are short too. Why is the gentleman, Josh, answer me this one, riddle me this. Why is the gentleman almost 2 hours long? Because they have like 15 bentos in the movie. And it bombed. I mean, well, it didn't bomb, but it didn't make $1 billion because it's not funny. It's freaking Hugh Grant saying the C word 150 times in one scene. It's not funny. And oh, look, Chinese James Bond or whatever. That's not funny either. That's racist. Hmm. Mike Judge, yeah. Office Space is hilarious. It's one of my favorite films he's done. What else has he done? He done King of the Hill, Bingo. John put it perfectly. You can't always rely on marketing to know what a movie's going to be like. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't. I go see the film for myself and judge myself. Multiverse, I knew what was getting into. It's a Sam Raimi movie with horror elements. What the hell were people expecting? Tilda Swinton to explain the plot like in the first one? Hell no. That it doesn't even feel like a sequel to the first one. It feels like a sequel to Endgame. Yeah, because Wanda's there, and who was the one killing everybody? Yeah, the one person you didn't expect. And she scared the shit out of me, just like the Riddler did, because she was killing and didn't want us to get a bunch of kids that don't exist in her reality. Yeah. When I was talking to Zendaya on Discord, she says she hates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Alvin and the Chipmunks. When did Dax Shepard get married? He got married in 2013. He wasn't even dating. He was probably dating Kristen Bell in 2006. He's 47 now. Besides marketing, you have to actually see the film. I did. I saw the trailer for Avatar 2, yeah, but I knew it was going to be a bunch of CGI. What is there to look forward to? A 3 hour running time? No. I'm sorry. I don't even like the cast. Zoe Saldana already proved that she can act when she's not covered in blue makeup or in a freaking motion capture. What you're expecting for and worse, even the direct to video stuff, or you mean direct to streaming now? Sometimes the trailer lies. And then when you see the movie, it's not the same thing that the trailer. How much do you hate Blood Wars? I couldn't see anything. The whole movie shot in the dark. Seriously. If you've seen that movie, the Thirst Mutilator. Yeah, trust me. Blood Wars is so horrible because you can't see what's going on. Half the action is shot in the dark or at night, and you could barely see the movie. Even when you could see the film, it's boring. Food and Drug Administration. They bought the FDA. Oh, like Disney. Lightyear is getting good reviews. Of course it is. It's not freaking. It doesn't have any. The only agenda in it. The only agenda in it. The only agenda in it is that one of the black girls is gay. Whoop de freaking do. Did you see Miss Marvel? Yeah, the first episode, but I'm not reviewing it till I'm done. No, plants don't need electrolytes. People need electrolytes, not plants. Plants need real water, rainwater. Thank you. Have you seen Wally? Remember the little plant that they put inside of Eve? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing stupid laughs here, but prime example of marketing was Into the Spider-Verse. I expected nothing. Well, Josh, I still think the animation at the time was a little bit weird. Now Miles is popular again because the story was good. Isn't it ironic that both Buzz Lightyear actors Tim Allen and Chris Evans share a birthday? Yeah, that's weird. What's the worst comedy you've ever seen? Again, disaster movie. There are no jokes. Let me see. Electrolytes are like, aren't they like it's salt? An electrolyte is a medium containing ions that is electrically conducting to the movement of ions, but not conducting electrons. Yeah, he called it Gatorade because Gatorade was around back in 2005. I still drink it occasionally. I like drinking it without sugar sometimes, just so I don't get diabetes. This is also it includes most soluble salt, acids, and bases dissolved in the pot. Mhm. In medicine, electrolyte replacement is needed when a person has prolonged vomiting or diarrhea. I'm like, yeah, because again, you lose a lot of your bodily fluids, and as a response to sweating due to strenuous athletic activity. Yeah, electrolyte monitoring is important in treatment of anorexia and bulimia. Oh, trust me, I don't have anorexia. I'm fat. I need to lose weight because I'm fat. If you're fat, losing weight is a good thing. Worst comedy I've ever seen, a scary movie too. That's not that bad. That has a plot. See disaster movie and get back to me, little Sim. That movie doesn't have jokes. It has references. Opinions on Alfred Molina and Carrie Elwes. I do like Alfred Molina. He plays a good villain. Carrie Elwes, he could be hit or miss for me. That's the White House. It's completely abandoned. Did you see Euphoria? No. I'll take this hat off for now. The movie's almost over. I don't want to get a headache. Hey, look at Thomas Hayden Church. Oh, unemployed. Don't call yourself fat. I am big. Look at my face. I'm not exactly a stick. You, human human beings need water to survive. Yeah, electrolytes help when you like you have health problems or when you sweat. Is that a wrestler? See, that's another woman in the movie. So there's plenty of women in this movie, Josh. You're not going to be left in the dark. Oh, this is this Puerto Rican lady. She was in Scary Movie 5. She was in Rocket Man. Yeah. Do you think Elvis is a better action than Anthony Hopkins? Mm, I guess you're not interested in Euphoria. It's too depressing. It's Zendaya doing drama. It's funny because Mike Judge was born in Ecuador. I've been there. Rehabilitation or sporting event? What the hell? Yeah, this is like a scene from Deadpool, which came out 10 years after this. Tylenol. Malcolm and Marie is Zendaya doing drama too, but it's lesser way. Yeah, it's just people being depressing. I don't want to be depressed, guys. I want to laugh. Yeah, that he's at Silicon Valley, King of the Hill, Good Family, or The Good Family, Tales from the Tour Bus, Extract. I didn't like Extract. I don't think that was that funny. I think it's Mike Judge's worst film that I've seen. What if TMNT 2003 had a Nickelodeon? It did, but it doesn't anymore. He um he was an actor in Airheads, Mike Judge. He did this. Rest in peace, Bill Baker. Yeah, Hall. Rest in peace, man. 90 years old. At least he lived a long time. This guy did the Spy Kids sequels. Extract, I didn't care for it because they wasted. The only thing I remember in that movie was Kristen Wiig's gorgeous ass. That's it. It wasn't funny. I didn't laugh one time. Beavis and Butthead do the universe. That's it. That's next project. Hmm. If I told Felicia Day that she was yummy, Josh, she would be flattered. I mean, yeah, because I'm a man and she's a woman. What do you expect? She's not married. I know. I saw her in a podcast last year. She's adorable. He was great in Magnolia, and I remember him from Boogie Nights. Yeah, he'll be missed definitely. He's not in this movie because he was busy doing something else. I would be flattered. Yeah. Again, if I told her she had the cutest nose in the world, she would be blushing. I know how to make a woman blush. I said that to Olivia Wilde, and she's a feminist, but she likes men. This is not. This is more like an interrogation. Is rude. The Italian Stallion 51 is rude. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not subscribed to him anymore. Because him, Rambo Raff, and Mike, they live in the past. They don't want to live for today. They want to live in the past. I don't live for the past. It already happened. We can move on now. Yep, you saw it's got a wobbly man thing. It looks like a Smurf hat. It's like Death Race. I'm not subscribed to assholes that all they do is complain. I'm like, you know what's worse? Someone that's in the hospital right now with COVID. That's worse than, oh, I watched a bad movie. This is going to kill me. No, it's not. Get over yourselves. Dominion is getting worse reviews than the last two movies. Yeah, because it's not. I heard it wasn't good. They said the effects are good, the original cast, and the black girl. That's it. The film is pretty underrated. I'm going to see it eventually, just not right now. Look at that nose. A flower's blooming. I do like eating Fritos. Those are good. He wanted to have sex with. Hey, you're married, dude. You know, not with a black woman, with a blonde white girl. It's like, ew, no, I don't want to do you. I'm not interested in white guys. Ass Blaster, that's from Tremors 3. Whoa, man. It's like the scene in Thor Ragnarok when he's fighting the Hulk. The CGI is a little bit dated in this movie, but it's not like Avatar 2 is going to look dated by next year. I guarantee it. Did you know that Carrie Ellis was bitten on the hand by a rattlesnake near a couple of months ago? Yeah, again, because some people don't know how to stay away from dangerous animals. This is kind of like in the Lorax when they gave him fake air to breathe instead of just having trees. Yeah, the movie's almost over. It's short. That's why I wanted to put it. I don't want to put a 2 hour movie. I could put a 2 hour movie next month. Sunday, I'm doing a Father's Day podcast, so stay tuned for that one. I'm trying to do less every week because if I do like 5 in a week, it's going to drain me. I need to have some leniency too. I just had COVID, so a few weeks ago. My guess is you would laugh your butt off if M. Blunt, Gemma Chan, Florence O'Data got bitten by a snake. No, I don't want that to happen to them. I just don't want them acting anymore. That's all. In your Comic Con live stream, how come you ignore my question about Casey Undercover and Henry Danger? Because it's never going to happen. Casey Undercover ended already. There it is, the wobbly purple penis. Or dildo, or whatever it is, yeah. It is like Death Race. His nasty, get it? Oh my god. He set a guy on fire. It's like Batman Returns. Yeah, Sarah Rue, she's not in the film long, but when you see her, I'm like, that fat guy fell for it. Have you seen the 2010 film How Do You Know? No. It's the last movie that Jack Nicholson did before he retired. I'll probably see it eventually. I have a whole summer to see movies at home. Man, they're trying to blow him up. Are you going to do a live commentary on Zapped? Maybe in the summer, not this week. This week I'm doing one for Father's Day. I might do another one on Thursday, but we'll see. You saw the plants are growing. She's a gorgeous actress. She's 43 years old too. Got married twice. Beautiful body. Just love it. Our Disney and DreamWorks rivals. Yeah. How do you know how do you know it's a rom com yet it cost $120 million because of the cast that was in it? No. At least there's no gay jokes in this movie. They easily could have done that. See the plant? Yeah. See the plants are growing. Which film looks better to you, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind or Castle in the Sky? I have to see both of them eventually. I'll get back to you. Which Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie was more the spirit of the cartoon? The first one or the second one? Either one, because I love both of those movies. Really, the villain in this movie is the society because of how stupid they are. The It's almost done, guys. Did you know there was another Speed Racer cartoon? Yeah, I think the movie's almost over. So 5 people are watching it. So I'm glad you guys are watching this, enjoying yourself. Why do you think Micah Monroe is much cuter than Chloe? Because she doesn't look like a 12-year-old. Plus, Micah Monroe did It Follows, which is better than anything Chloe has done in years. And the movie doesn't have too much gross out humor. Because sometimes with some comedies, they just go way too far. Wherever You Is. Chloe and Micah starred in the movie Greta, underrated movie. I never heard of Greta. No, it's right above. Which Canada had voice actors the best? I don't know. That kid looks too young to drink. Time Machine. What is this? Like the Hershey chocolate tour? Is RoboCop the worst third installment you ever seen? No, one of the worst. Look that movie up, John. Greta, 2019. Yeah. I'll probably, like I said, I have a lot of stuff to see. I know, Dax Shepard. You don't have to keep saying it. I like money. I know you like money. I mean, you directed a freaking movie where you had to show your ass and hit Michael Pena in the face with your penis. That's how much money you like money. I get it. Well, I got it already. The UN, and he gives a finger. The movie you were referring to is Chips, right? Yes, the 2017 movie Chips. I love when he gives a finger to them. Yeah, that's for you, Kathleen Kennedy. So get ready. Sony hasn't made any announcements for the Michelle Jones. Camacho, Herbert Camacho. Yeah, I love this thing. Yeah, this is for you, Kathleen Kennedy. Hold on in a few seconds. A double fisted, a double salute. So this is not a video for kids. American Express. Mando. I didn't see that. There's a magazine called Mando with two N's. Yeah, reading is not for fags. It's for people that are actually want to be intelligent like me. Yep, there it is. There's for you, Kathleen Kennedy, and Emily Blunt, and everybody else that thinks that you're going to ruin my decade. You're not. Double finger salute. Mm-hmm. Again, kiss my American ass. DR as well. You saw you had black children. That's cute. Oh my god. Look at those mixed babies with the curly hair. That's adorable. What were you about to say to me? I don't know. That Michelle Jones is not going to get a movie because again, she's not a main character. She's a side character. They want to do all these villain movies that nobody wants. That's why Morbius flopped. And that was Idiocracy. That was fun to watch for Flag Day. So that was fun. Still funny. And that's that. There's no post-credit scene or nothing or gag reel. That was fun to do. It was short and sweet. The chat was mostly respectable, except for the, talk about crossovers, which I don't want to talk about. Unless it's something that's going to happen, I don't care. So, but anyway, that's Idiocracy. I'm glad I got to rewatch it. It's an hour and 20 minutes. It's pretty short. I just paused it for a couple seconds, but it's fun. If you're an adult, you can watch this movie. And it's not as crass as other movies I've seen this year or in the past. So thanks for watching. Take care. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.